It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. Yes, my darlings, it's pouring rain here. Sure if you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a rainbow right here. Rainbow going all the way over. All the way that way. Isn't that awesome?
You better hurry up and chase.
So, welcome back to another What's for Dinner Tonight, my darlings. And as you can see, we got some French fries here. Tonight I'm going to make a cheeseburger French fries. So please stay with me. My oven just beeped, so the fries are ready to go into the oven. And I will show you the rest in a minute. So we're making cheeseburger fries. So I've got the ground beef cooking here. I put a little bit of black ground pepper, fresh ground pepper, salt, and a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to, you have to drain it, but I'm going to put some ketchup and some mustard in there too. Sorry for it's getting foggy in here, steamy in here, my darling. So just like that, I put some ketchup and some mustard. I'm going to mix it all together. The fries are in the oven at the moment. Here are some toppings for my cheeseburger French fries that I'm making. I had some grated cheese, cheddar cheese. I'm going to be putting on the fries now and then sticking those under the broiler. Some cherry tomatoes from our garden and some dill pickles that I chopped up. And here's what the ground beef looks like. So here's what we're having for dinner tonight, my darlings. Here's my cheeseburger French fries. This is so easy to do. You should try it at home. Yum, yum, yum. Let me know if you have done this before. I'd love to hear it down below. Here's my plate. Good. So I'm back with another What's for Dinner Tonight. And tonight we're having pepperoni pizza that I put together. This is another one of those acrostic that I shared in my last What's for Dinner Tonight. I did a pizza then, and they come with two just plain crusts, and you can put whatever you want on them. So I just made a pepperoni pizza to try out because it was so good, the last pizza we made. And then I just have a tiny little sort of like a deep Caesar salad kind of thing. We only had so much lettuce, so I've got that, and that's just what we're having for dinner tonight. Good. Yum, yum, yum. So here's what I made for lunch. This is my second time making these little chicken tenders, I guess you'd call them. And it's actually just one chicken breast that I cut in half, and then I cut into strips. And then I floured them, and then I put them in vegetable oil to fry up. And then I've got some hickory barbecue sauce there to dip them in. And I've only done this once before, the last What's for Dinner Tonight, and I forgot to show you how I did them. But when I make them again, because I love chicken fingers, chicken tenders, whatever you want to call them, chicken bites, I'll be making these again now that I know how easy they are, and they're so delicious. So if you want to see how they're done, I'm sure most of you already know how to do this, or you have an air fryer or whatever you use. But this was homemade for me, and I'm going to go and eat them now. Good. So this is what I'm having for my lunch. Here's what we're having for dinner tonight, my darlings. Some pierogies and bacon, and these beans are from my hubby's garden that he grew, and the pepper too, actually. Got some yellow pepper there. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Good. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight, my darlings. Made some mashed potatoes. Homemade mashed potatoes. I always make my own mashed potatoes. And roasted up some red peppers and sausage. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Good. So do you see this mess, my darlings? Do you know what this mess is? Can you take a guess what this is? If you guessed corn on the cob, you guessed right. My hubby bought these corn on the cob on his way from home from work today, just down our road a ways. I guess they do like a community garden, I guess, and Tuesdays and Thursdays they have little market, and so he picked up these corn. So as you can see, these two aren't the best, but the rest of these look really great. So I'm going to, I don't know if you can see, but it's night out. It's almost 8 o'clock at night, so I just thought I would get these, the husks, that's what they're called, the husks off of them. And so tomorrow night for dinner, I won't cook all of them. Well, I might cook all of them, or I might just cook half of them or whatever, so we can have them for dinner. And he also bought these tomatoes for me, all these different types of like little cherry tomatoes. So that was very thoughtful of him. Here's what I'm having for lunch today, my darlings. I made myself a little plate of nachos. There is no meat on here. I just did some grated old cheddar cheese, and I put it on the nachos, and then I heated it up in the microwave. And then I've got some yellow pepper. I don't know if you see that. Yellow peppers from my hubby's garden. And then these tomatoes, where my hubby picked those up at a little market down the road from us that they grow right there. And I just got some sour cream on there with some hot sauce. Good. I love my nachos. So my darlings, it's the next night, and this is what we're having for dinner tonight. I'm boiling the corn on the cob there, and we also have some hot dogs. I'm going to do some hot dogs and the corn on the cob. Oh yeah, I just wanted to share these. These are little, they look like they're little corn on the cob, little picks that you put in to the end of your corn on the cob if there's no like handle left. I call it a handle. And you stick that in, so because corn on the cob could be very hot when you're eating it. So I got these just at a dollar store. So yeah, and also just to make it easier, instead of rolling the corn in the butter, I'm just gonna microwave this, and then I'm just gonna pour it over the corn, and of course salt and pepper. So here's what we're having for dinner tonight: my corn on the cob and a hot dog. Good. So we're at Kelsey's Roadhouse. This is a shout out to my friend Kelsey. Kelsey, we have a restaurant chain here called Kelsey's Roadhouse. Here's cheers to you, Kelsey. So we're here at Kelsey's, and this is what we're having for dinner tonight. We started out with the buffalo chicken potato skins, and as you can see, they're really good. And this is what I'm having for my dinner: steak with Caesar salad, and it's really good. Good. At Kelsey's. Oh, and this is the drink I'm having. It's got like little sharks in there. The Blue Lagoon, I think it's called, with nerds. I love chopping parsley, fresh parsley. So I just wanted to share that with you, my darlings. So here's what we're having for dinner tonight, my darlings. I made some macaroni salad, and there's not a whole lot of veggies in this. I did have one yellow pepper from my hubby's garden that's in it. That's in there, and then hubby picked up the pasta macaroni kit from Dollar Tree. So this is what this is, with one of, like I said, the yellow bell pepper in there, and then mayo, and then I chopped the parsley that you had seen earlier. And hubby brought these tomatoes home from work, so we're going to be making, you guessed it, a toasted tomato sandwich to go along with it. So I've got some peppers chopped, some pickles, and cheese to go with it. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So I'm just making some tomato soup, and these are some cherry tomatoes and one little small tomato from our garden. And of course I have a lot of garlic in here, yes, and there's some chicken broth and water, salt and pepper, and I'm going to put a little butter in there as well. And I'm just going to let this boil up, and then I'll be back. So we're back, and it's boiled. This is what it looks like. And I know it doesn't look like much, but now I'm going to blend it. So once it's blended, I'll be back. So now that I've got it blended, I'm going to I have this strainer and bowl. I'm going to put it through the strainer just to make sure that I got everything blended up. So here it is, my darlings, my tomato soup that I made with my cherry tomatoes and a little small tomato from my garden as well. Here's my tomato soup. Oh, I can't wait to get into that. And it's so easy to do. This is just how I do it. Let me know how you make if you make a tomato soup, how you do it. So fall is here now, my darlings. We're in October, if you can believe that. And what you're looking at is a bag of apples that my hubby got from work. Somebody brought them in from work, where he works. And so I'm going to try to do some applesauce. Make some applesauce with these apples. Happy fall! So my darlings, there's all the apples washed, peeled, and sliced. It's made a pretty good pot there of apples. I got to cook them down in some water, and then I'm going to add some cinnamon and some sugar to it. So yeah, applesauce is pretty easy to do. Oh, and see how some of my, hopefully you guys can see that they've gone brown a little bit. If you don't want that, use some lemon, squeeze lemon onto it, and it won't go brown, but I didn't have any. So that's just a little tip if you didn't know already. Squeeze lemon on and it won't go brown. Here it is, my darlings. Here's our applesauce. Made a lot of apples. So. Good. Would you like to have a bowl with? So my darlings, got some Little Caesars pizza for lunch ordered in. So let's see what we got here. I can open it. Little pizza puffs. Apparently those are new. And then this is 5-meat pizza. And then if you go to their deals section, they have coupons, and if you put these are breadsticks, and I got these totally for free. So that's what I'm having for my lunch today. Good. Look at the 2 visitors I have right now. 2 blue jays. I hope they're all right. And here's what we're having for dinner tonight, my darling. Yes, another spaghetti pasta for tonight. And oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it in here. It smells so good and so fresh. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. I hope you're all having a great dinner. Thank you for always watching and supporting. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you all have a great night. And remember to always believe in yourself. I believe in you. And you truly will go far. Ooh, it's getting steamy in here. Happy eating. Toodles. Toodaloo. Mange, mange.